I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad.
This is Equilibrium Man, my ultimate Ironman account where I have to level my skills as equally as possible. No more than one level apart. Season 2. After 1,600 hours of playtime over the past year, we have just finished our first major goal of the account, achieving the quest Scape, at a nice round base level 75. And now, it's time to max. Of course, maxing is still way off. We've got a few other intermediary goals to work toward first. All elite diaries to trim our quest Cape, and finishing that bastard mini-quest, the Frozen Door, before that. All while maintaining our quest Cape as new quests come out. Our original journey may have come to an end, but our full journey is just beginning. Today is March 13th, and I just finished setting up the finale of the Equal Man series to go live tomorrow. I was doing a little AFK Slayer during the post-production process, and now that we're ready to game, it's time to keep slaying. We just finished a task, and what we are really hoping for is a K4's task, so we can have a chance at a black mask and a Slayer helmet. Let's see what Sheldar has to offer. Trolls, not a bad task, but it's not great, mostly because it's not K4's, but we'll do it. Now, I mentioned that going into this Equal Diaries series, what is essentially Equal Man Season 2, we were going to see some format changes. The main difference is going to be giving you all the date, every day that I record, like a diary. Imagine that. Progress is going to slow down a lot going forward, and that's just the nature of the beast. But hopefully letting you know exactly when everything happens gives you all a better idea of the timeline. There are some more changes too, but we'll let some of those unfold as we go. For now, it's time to grind. Whoa! I wasn't paying enough attention when AFKing Slayer. That's alright, nothing a little canoe to the clan wars for another looting bag can't fix. Thankfully I can get back to the troll stronghold pretty quickly from my house. Unfortunately though, I don't have a great way to get to my house with my empty pockets. Oh nice. Kills. The technique I've been using is going to Edgeville from the Soul Wars telly, using the wilderness lever to get to Ardone, stealing a couple cakes to sell for some GP, and spending that GP to take the boat from Ardone to Ruington. Then you can freely use your house portals. Let me know if you've got any better routes. When you get back to your pile of treasures, make sure to get your tellies back first. Pro tip. Then when your pockets are full, telly back to Clan Wars, put your stuff away, and you can telly back into your house like a normal person. And we're back to Slayer, like nothing ever happened. This shit is exactly why I don't play hardcore Ironman, because I love AFKing and not paying attention way too much. I die doing AFK Slayer at least once a day. And there's 76 ranged. I'm gonna finish out the last 4 kills on this task with ranged, and then we'll store the crossbow for the rest of this base level. Another task done. First things first, let's put away the rune crossbow. Here we go. Stick our little baby rune crossbow in its nest, and we'll be back for you later, buddy. And back to Zenaris for another task. Alright, Sheldar, give me something good. Fire Giants. I mean, it's good Slayer XP, but it's just not what I'm after. Whatever the task is though, we are doing it now. We are just 1k XP away from the hit points level, so it's time to cut ourselves off from regular Slayer. We're going to tackle some organized crime in Corinne to get some free combat XP tomes and get these combat levels equalized. We are really going to suffer the consequences of spending so much combat XP on quests and boss attempts going for that quest Cape. You do have to wait about 25 minutes between each gang meeting though, so we've got to find something else to do while we wait. I think I'm going to go for agility. We've got a lot of XP to go, so this will be nice to chip away at in 15-minute bursts. We're doing it here at Sears because we've unlocked Polnifniach, but I don't like it there, so we're staying here till 80. And you can like it or you can get out. It's time for the second round of gangsters. Oh, there's 76 hit points. No message pop up because of all the attackers though. Folks, I've been doing agility off and on for around 2 hours, and I only just remembered that the worm course exists. I can do my agility there for a more chill time and get bonus prayer XP on the side. Here we are. Alright, gangster time is done. It's time to get attack, strength, and defense all at once. All at once. $96 bet. That was a pretty successful day. Time to hit the hay. it's a new day and time for a new grind. It is March 14th, the day that the Equal Man finale came out. Glad you all enjoyed. Yesterday we made it not quite halfway through the agility level, doing it pretty casually. But today we're going to finish off that agility level. Just doing a little thinking while working on agility. I think it might be a good idea to get just a little bit of XP on all my skills with Slayer. That way when Tears of Guthix becomes available again, we can get that XP on Slayer ASAP. But that also sounds like a pain in the ass, so maybe not. Maybe when the actual pop-up happens that says Tears of Guthix is ready for me, I'll be more ready to do that. But probably not, because it just seems so annoying. I just can't be asked, so never mind. Pretend I never said anything. Fuck. Well, we got the level, but no pop-up because of the animation delay. But there's 76 agility. We can finish the lap and trade in our termites for some amylase packs. That'll be more staminas, eventually. We can also suck down our tiny amount of bonus prayer XP. I wish this gave more. One level of mining bone shards gives way more prayer XP, so seeing this pitiful stack is kinda sad. But, you know, it's about 5k free XP, so I'll take what I can get. Oh, no! My dunce! Well, rip to the dunce. We're gonna spin these planks now. We ran through our teak and mahogany planks, and all we've got left is 360 oak planks, which is nowhere near enough for the level. Normally I don't do mahogany homes because training the normal way is way more chill and getting steel bars is a pain. But I think it would be smart to do the minigame to stretch these planks a little further. And it happened. We need a steel bar. Pick up a bronze pickaxe, mine 2 coal and 1 iron, smelt it, and we can finally go back to the contract. No fun. But it is much better XP per plank, I do admit. Another steel bar contract. I'm gonna buy enough ores for a few steel bars to save myself a little time. Inventory space is at such a premium for planks though. As an ultimate Ironman, I cannot use the bank. Wanna bet? Boom, motherfucker. And we're officially out of planks. Let's see if 100 points is enough to buy anything. Damn, you need a lot of points for this shit. I'm tempted to buy the supply crates so I can keep constructing, but nah, I'll just take a break from construction for now. You fellers ever hear of this shit? What the fuck? I'm feeling a little lazy. Want to do something AFK. Time for some fishing. Gonna head over to the fishing guild and get a little AFK time in. Ooh yeah. Eating dinner, watching YouTube, AFKing 3 accounts at once. This is the life. Ooh man, I felt so relaxed from all that AFKing. I decided to take a nap, and all of a sudden it was the next day. But we're gonna keep fishing. This time with coffee in hand. It's been a lovely AFK morning. There's 76 cooking. Just a little bit longer for fishing too. Oh man, I got nerd logged. But it's Saturday, so you know what that means. Make another coffee, and it's back to fishing. Ah, there we go. What a nice several hours of AFKing. Ooh, I can catch sharks. But I can't cook them, so my extra long AFK time will have to wait another 4 levels. I think I'm gonna buy some coal so I can get this noted addy ore out of my inventory. I've got some bolt tips in my bag too, so we can restock the cool bolts. Those will be nice to have, and it'll be even nicer to have a clean inventory. Oh yeah. This is beautiful. There we go, that's all bars made and all bolts smithed. And there's our feathers. Now we've just gotta die to get our bolt tips out. Just UIM things. I should probably keep out some herbs for now so we can work on that herb lore level. I want to make some regular potions, stock up on some of the stuff like my super restores and prayer pots. I've got the herbs, just need to actually make the potions. That's all the bolts fletched. Now we buy some cosmic runes and we can get enchanting. I'm just hanging out next to Josh's favorite portals, getting some enchanting done. And that's all our bolts complete. I'm just gonna sell the rest of these tips. I've got enough bolts for now, and I just can't be bothered to go source more adamant. A little wasteful, but I want to get working on herb lore. I previously planted whiteberry bushes all around the game, so I could just run around and pick free whiteberries whenever I wanted. And that'll get us started on the herb lore grind. Man, regular herblore is so much nicer than mixology. I wish mixology wasn't so much better XP per herb. It's so slow and click intensive. Regular herblore is so chill. But my herbs are limited, so I've got to go with the better XP method most of the time. I'm going to enjoy this level of regular potion making while it lasts. There's the herblore level. We're going to keep going just a little bit longer, make some more prayer potions.
Alright, well, I'm tired, y'all. Go to bed.
It's a new day, March 16th, Sunday. I've got time for a little bit of playtime before I have to go do my weekly chores and errands. Let's finish out these prayer potions and get back to leveling. And that's the last of the prayer potions. Quite the stock we've built up. Not quite sure what skill I want to work on next. I might finish out that thieving level. I don't have much XP left. I blew through a ton trying to get a Xerix talisman for the Untitled Diaries during the Equal Man finale. You always gotta get that rogue's outfit out. Just because we aren't getting a ton of thieving in doesn't mean we can't capitalize on it as best as possible. We'll squeeze out whatever herb seeds we can. Actually, I should go to the farming guild and check what contracts I have. Might be able to get a little more farming in. Janker berries, and it's ready. That's some free herb seeds to grow. For the thieving, we're going back to Old Faithful, the master farmer who kindly locks themselves in their own house here in Varlamore. This guy. Thanks for following the Twitch channel. And we're done. Not a whole lot of seeds, but it'll be a little XP. Not entirely sure what I want to do next. Maybe the mining level. I don't have too much XP to go after the Motherlode mine grind for the Falador Hard Diaries. Let's finish that off. Time for some mining related activities. Before real mining comes rune crafting though, because it gives a little mining XP too while you get the essence. We're just heading to the Abyss to get our pouches. Oh, I forgot my Dragon Scimitar. And we're back, with a Dragon Scimitar this time. Getting the pouches gives a little combat XP, but it's only a quarter of the regular amount, and having the pouches for the runecrafting level is super worth it. It helps to only kill the leeches too, since they only have 10 HP and drop the pouches just as often as the other monsters here. Man, we actually got super lucky on the pouches. That was only like less than 20 minutes. Now if we just stick a regular needle into the Rewards Guardian, we can reclaim our Abyssal Needle and make the Colossal Pouch. Now it's time to spend several hours in runecrafting hell. We got some decent runecrafting in, pretty close to the level, but it's time for me to leave for the day. Hopefully we can get a little more gaming in later. Oh, it's a new day. My oh my, what a wonderful day. It is now Monday, March 17th. I've got a few hours before work to get some grinding in, and we are very close to the runecrafting level, so let's get that done. And this should be 76 runecrafting. One more level and we can start AFKing bloods. How exciting. Now we can drop our leftover pearls in this colossal pouch and finally go finish out the mining level like we wanted to do from the start. We won't be able to get a lot of AFK time in or too much prayer XP, but there's no better way to spend the rest of our mining level than getting as many bone shards as we can. This is among my favorite AFK activities in the game. Let's get some bone shards. Let's get some shoes. And there's the level. Now I've got to find something I can do extremely slow in AFK style during the working hours. I think I'm going to do a bit of crafting. That way I can click to run, ignore the game for several minutes, click to melt stuff, ignore the game for several minutes, click back and blow the glass, and ignore the game for several minutes. I might be getting far less than the expected XP per hour, but some XP is better than no XP. Oh shit. We just hit over 30 million total XP. There's 76 crafting. Working hours are done. What to do next? I think I want to do smithing, because I don't like seeing that 75 in the middle of all those 76s. The ugly island. There we go, 76 smithing. What next? I guess the woodcutting suite of skills. Construction, firemaking, fletching, and woodcutting itself. We can buy ourselves a rune axe here at the Woodcutting Guild and get to work. I think I'm going to spend those points I got with Mahogany Homes earlier on some supply crates to see what it gets us. Maybe save ourselves a little woodcutting time. Noted steel bars. That'll be nice. The rest is kinda garbage, but those steel bars are exactly the kick I needed to do some more Mahogany Homes. I'll have to source my planks one inventory at a time, so it'll go a little slower, but we'll have to collect way fewer planks versus regular construction training. Oh shit. Look at that time played. Nice. There's the level. I'm gonna be honest, I might be a convert. I never gave Mahogany Homes a solid chance before, but now that I've done it for pretty much a whole level, I'm in love. It takes so many fewer planks. I think I'm even gonna save a slot in my looting bag for these noted steel bars so I can keep using them next base level. Don't say a feller can't change. Next up is the Todd. Oh yeah, it's Toddin' time. There's the level. Just gonna finish out this game and then it's on to fletching. Actually, I just remembered that some Hunter rumors also give some woodcutting XP, so let's do Hunter first. I like saving fletching for last. It's the next morning and we're still hunting, but not for long. I say as I wait God's very red chin to walk over. But not for long. Boom. I need more coffee. It's finally time to AFK woodcutting and fletching. We're just gonna make enough arrow shafts for the fletching level for now, because I've got a secret plan for whatever leftover woodcutting XP I have. I've calculated it out. This should be all the arrow shafts I need for the level. Now I've just got to buy 12,000 bronze arrowheads and 12,000 iron arrowheads, and I can work on this skill nice and slow during the working hours. But for now, oh boy, it's time for one of my least favorite activities in the game, the shopping hop. 100 of each head per world. That's, what, 120 hops? It's not that bad, I guess. There's the fletching level. And I also managed to AFK pick up enough big bones to finish out the prayer level, I believe. There's the prayer level. Only 4 skills to go. Before I get straight back to the woodcutting level though, I'm gonna take a little break for farming, because that is the last skill that needs more XP than Slayer. That means if we get just a little bit of farming XP, we can drop a Tears of Guthix dose on Slayer. And I might just get the level while I'm at it. There's our first 100. Let's see how much better the XP is now that we're on Logavano fruit. Ooh, baby. That's significant. I think that calls for a nap. I accidentally slept for 12 hours, so now it's a new day, but let me hand in this fruit. Boom. Boom. 76 farming. Now let's go... I think Tears of Guthix is up, so we're gonna do that. First though, I'm going to treat myself to a little reward. I hate raking, so I'm buying auto weed. Fuck you. Here we go! Nice, new PV. Let's see that XP. Ooh, almost 14k, that's pretty sick. 86k to go though, that's gonna be fun. But first, let's wrap up that woodcutting XP. We're doing something a little interesting for our remaining woodcutting XP though. We've got a lot of Slayer XP to go. I can always fall back on temple trekking if we need it, but anything I can do to lessen that temple trekking is great for my sanity. So we're going to chop ourselves some Silicet mushrooms. When chopping these mushrooms, there is a chance to get unidentified fossils. If you clean those fossils and stuff them in their displays at the Baroque Museum, you can get some free XP lamps. We're going to see how much free XP we can squeeze out before we relegate ourselves to trekking duty. And there's the level. I feel like we got decently lucky on the fossils here, but I'm not sure how much XP it'll actually get us. I think I need just one more medium fossil to have a chance at completing the set, so I'm going to stay here just a smidge longer. Yeah. I spent about 25k extra XP here, but never got the medium I wanted. I'm gonna turn in my fossils and see what we've got going on. Well, Now I've got 2 full sets of smalls, but 1 off on the full set of mediums. I've never done this before, so I'm not sure if I can turn in duplicates, but let's go to the museum and see what we can get. There's 1 lamp, and 2 lamp. What do these give? 5k? 2k, oh. Well, it's better than nothing. I think I'm just gonna do just a little bit more. We'll go for just under 100k XP remaining. Can you tell I really don't want to trek? Oh, I didn't get the ribs. Unlucky. Okay, it's time to give in. Trekking time. Judging by my XP rates last episode, about 5k an hour. We're going to be doing this for about 15 hours, so wish me luck. If you missed the trekking pain in the Equal finale, the simple explanation is that you can escort these people across the Mortmire Swamp for reward tokens, and you can hand those tokens in for XP tomes. There is a 1 in 7 chance that you get a Slayer XP tome, worth 1.3k-ish Slayer XP. Out of my first full inventory of tokens, I got not a single Slayer tome. That bodes well. Some video I saw said you can actually alch your extra XP tomes. Let's test that theory. Oh baby, 3k coins each. I guess we'll rack up some cash this trekking session. I'm also going to actually use some of the tomes too. I don't want to waste XP in my important resource gathering skills like woodcutting, mining, and thieving, but I can at least boost up my fire making, fishing, and agility. We've been at it for about 3 hours and got a whole 6 Slayer tomes. That's a good 10k XP. God, that's terrible. I need a break. A little break turned into errands, turned into a nap, turned into chores, turned into the next day. Now it's March 20th, a Thursday. Thursday is an off day for me, so that means it's time to grind. 2.5 hours in, and I feel like I've gotten very lucky on the Slayer tomes. Let's see how much XP we get. 20k. That's definitely better than average. Here's hoping for more. We got 6 hour logged. Let's see. 18k. Not quite as good, but still great. Hopefully, if we get just as lucky, we've only got 1 more 6 hour session to go. Another 3 hours in. 18 more k. We are on track to finish by our second 6 hour log. Wish me luck, man.
Okay, we're about to get 6 hour logs for the second time today. This might be enough. Give it a shot.
Yeah, baby!
Oh, 76 Slayer. We're finally saved from this temple trekking hell.
I can't really remember how much time I put in yesterday, but we did 12 hours straight today, and it was a whole lot of not fun. Now we've just got magic to do. I've only got 17k XP to go for the level, but we might as well spend it slowly working on that Bones to Peaches unlock.
Oh baby, it's time for a money.
There's 76 magic, and that is also base 76. 76 requires 1.3 million XP, and you need 13 million XP to reach 99 in skill, so that means we are officially 10% of the way to max. I originally intended to cut this video here, but I just couldn't leave the all 7s on the table. So you can have a little leveling montage as a treat. And that is almost all 77s. 2 left. right as we hit 77 magic, we also managed to get enough points in the Mage Training Arena to buy the Bones to Peaches spell. So if we cast that in the Alcarid Palace, we can complete our Lumberchar Diaries, and that's 15k on Slayer.
Well, would you look at that?
Holy shit, that took longer than expected, but what a beautiful base level. The only thing that can beat the excitement of hitting a new multiple of 10 is the pure aesthetics of repeating digits. When I'm recording this, it is April 5th, and the 1 year anniversary full series video just came out earlier today. Now I hope you all enjoyed. I mentioned at the end of that 4.5 hour long epic of a video that my goal for my second year of content creation is to release a new video every 2 weeks. Hopefully the 2-week buffer I have starting as of today will be enough to keep that goal alive. I hope you all enjoy the ride as we move forward with more Equal Diaries episodes, more RuneScape accounts, and possibly even some videos that aren't about RuneScape at all. See ya! Thank you to our channel members. You help make this YouTube dream seem feasible, and I look forward to working with you all for the next year, and hopefully for years to come. Extra special thanks to our highest tier members, Guthix Incarnates, Ellie Bell, Dark0008, Seppuku, and welcome back to JackRS. Glad the minor shaming paid off. Thank you all so much. Seriously.